And welcome back to Crypto Hulk, January 26, 2023. Got a great show lined up. Got some really interesting stuff you need to see. Let me see, got showed up here first. Crypto She-Hulk, and then it was Henry Brown. Thanks for donation. Anything in connection with Ripple wins. Look, we don't know when. I'm showing you like it's all happening. The last open show, I'm showing you all these banks are closing, man. Like all in England, in the United Kingdom area, like a ton of banks are all closing. Why is that? And they give you some excuse like, well, recession or no. They're moving over to cryptocurrency. You'll be using your phone. I'm just letting you know. So when you go, for the people that don't believe nothing, go ahead and stop believing. It's fine. You'll be fucking broke and stuff. Then you can watch my show and then look in the mirror. Use your finger, point in the mirror, and say, "You're the biggest fucking dumbass. You're the reason I'm poor." Okay, that's what I want you to do. Because they're just shutting down the banks because of recession. Oh, okay, okay. And this company's linked up with Ripple, but Ripple's fake. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Look in the mirror, point at yourself, and say, "You are the biggest fucked up decision in my life." That's what I want you to do. All right. First article. It's gonna be a good. I'm starting with the deep dive, mini deep dive one first. This is a good one. Okay. There you have it. Go ahead and click, 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 click. This is powerful. Now, oh wait a second. Did I just do that one? Oh, that's the wrong one. Oh wait, it should say Standard Charter LBBW. Is that what you guys see at the top? It says Stant Chart LBBW. Do you see that? Somebody help me out. I sent the wrong one. Yep. Okay, good. We got it. All right. Hello, Spencer. Yes. Okay, you see it. Good. What we got here is you got Standard Chartered Bank, Ripple partner. They're investing in some digital ledger technology. Gee, I wonder which one it is. Now, I know at the bottom of the article, if you look all the way at the bottom, it said Swiat, SWIAT, Swiat Solution Blockchain is based on Enterprise Ethereum. I'm going to show you clearly that that's a fucking lie. Okay. That's why, see, there's a difference. Anybody can read an article. Okay. I need a fucking chimp to read an article and have a YouTube channel. There's millions of them. Okay. But to look at an article and pick out all the lies and dumb shit and find what the truth is, that takes some skill. That's why you pay the big $5 for this fucking show. Okay. I get these assholes that get on my channel like, "Oh, I can. What's the link? Just let me read the. I can read the article on my own." Well, you can read it on your own and miss every single fucking thing in it. Okay, that's the beauty of my channel. It's the reason these dumbasses that leave these comments like, "Oh, I just want the link and I can read it by myself." Well, you're gonna be fucking lost. You will be that one that gets wrecked because if you don't watch my show and you just look at my little short things, here's the reason. I'll make short videos if you want to know what I'm talking about. I make these shorts, but they're under videos. They're not under shorts. They're not under shorts. They're not under shorts, but they're under videos. I make 30 seconds to a minute long. Okay, so if you want to watch those are great. Those give you the idea that I'm talking about. You cannot learn from that shit. I'm gonna make a short for this video right here when I'm done, and I'm gonna post it after the show. If you just watch the short and think, oh, or I'm gonna go listen to the short and find the article by myself so I can save time, then you're gonna be fucking wrecked because you're gonna be that dumbass that finds at the bottom of this article and it says, "Oh, it's all on Ethereum. Oh, Crypto Hulk doesn't know what he's talking about. I just saved $5." I'll be like, God, you're gonna be so fucking destroyed. So let me get into this article. If you notice at the bottom, it says I mean at the top where it shows Swiat and then Deca Bank. If you look right below that, it shows SC Ventures. That's Standard Chartered Ripple partner, by the way. Okay, you won't learn that by just reading the fucking article like a dumbass. Okay, today Swiat, the blockchain tokenization network founded by Germany's Deca Bank, announced three new investors. It's SC Ventures. Standard Charter is that investor. Okay, I'm gonna summarize this article. I'm not reading the whole thing. So you got a blockchain company, and they transfer money. Gee, interesting. They're a payments company. Oh, even more interesting. And one of their investors is Standard Chartered, which is a Ripple partner that deals with payments and digital ledger. Oh, very interesting. Okay, let's keep going. Uh, when Swiat first launched, listen, it described itself as the SWIFT for digital assets with regulated institutions as the target. Oh my God, this sounds really serious. Okay, like I'm not joking. Um, it wants to encourage co-opetition instead of the word competition. It wants to work and collaborate amongst participants in the financial industry. It wants to work with all of them. Wow. They got some big aspirations, don't they? They say also in this paragraph talking about interoperability with others on the network. They want, okay, so Swiat is a digital ledger technology. It's a blockchain and it's interoperable, and it has a big partner, a big Ripple partner involved. Gee, but they're on Ethereum, right? Which is not interoperable, right? But you won't know that because you don't want to pay the $5. So you're not gonna know. You're not gonna know a fucking thing. But it's fine. I'll make little shorts and stuff. If people want, but I'm just warning you: don't get wrecked by just watching a short and trying to read the article on your own. You will be fucking destroyed if I don't interpret this shit. Okay. So let's see. Swiat is a solution for the financial sector being built at institutional grade for banks. So, what crypto company do we know that pretty much works with banks only? Gee, I don't know, maybe Ripple? Okay. See, this is all shit you don't, all my little comments are shit you can't read in this article. Let me continue. It talks about this platform to save costs and achieve economies of scale. The reason Bitcoin will never work, it doesn't scale. It can't reach enough people at the same time. Bitcoin can maybe handle like what, 5 or 25 transactions per second. See, they're mentioning scalability in here. That's why Bitcoin won't be the answer, okay? You won't find that out if you read the article by yourself. Let's go down here. It says here, what paragraph is this? Let's see. 1, 2, 3. In the fourth paragraph, they're talking about Psychros, a proposed trigger payment solution to enable conventional central bank money to be used for the delivery versus payment. So they're trying to normalize all this crypto stuff. You see, it's not going to be foreign. Like right now, it's crypto stuff and it's bad. No, they're making it just like regular money. Now they talk here about a European Union. Still in the fourth paragraph, it says EU digital ledger technology pilot regime. I'm going to click on that and I'll send you that link, even though it's there, but I'll just send it separately here because we're going to go over this link right now. And then we're going to go. This is kind of a little complicated. Oh, wait, fuck. It's a complicated little program I got going. So I'm working on 2 different articles at the same time because this is very big. So go ahead and click on that. Now we're going to go over this article and then we're going to go back to the original. Okay. Here we go. This gets deep. So the first article, we're talking about a blockchain for payments that could be a Swift competitor or maybe take over everything. But it's keyed in with Ripple partners, all these Ripple partners. So it's basically Ripple. This article here, and we went over this the other day. but I'm going over it again just so we fully get it, because this is important. These two articles tie together. The European Union finalizes laws for digital ledger technology pilot regime. So basically, EU just made laws. They don't go into effect just yet. The European Union made laws to have like stocks and bonds on the blockchain as crypto. Like, this is fucking amazing. Okay. It's going to happen out of Europe first and Asia. Last week, the European Parliament finalized the legislation for the EU's pilot program for tokenized securities. That means crypto securities, okay? These are defined as crypto assets. They already have definitions. Do you see where this is going? They already have the definitions. That means you're fucking rich when this thing goes. At least in Europe. Now, it's in a sandbox, so I don't know exactly. But like when they start mentioning these tokenized securities, these are defined as crypto assets that qualify as financial instruments such as stocks, bonds, money market, securities, and funds. Do you realize this is like fucking amazing? Europe has made laws and definitions already that have not kicked in yet. They're going to kick in March, okay? It says right here, the new law comes into force on March 23rd, 2023. Are you hearing this? March 23rd, in all of Europe, the EU specifically, they're going to have stocks, bonds, and all this kind of shit as crypto. It's what we call crypto securities. When you have definitions of things and laws, that means the prices skyrocket of those things, those cryptos, okay? Now, they didn't say they're going to release the crypto just yet, but they're talking here tokenized securities at first, all right? So stocks, bonds, money market, securities, funds. Now, this is in contrast to cryptocurrency. So they're not the same. Let me repeat this again. That's in contrast to cryptocurrencies and stable coins covered by the EU's MiCA legislation. So let me break this down. You got two things going on here. You got the EU, European Union piece. You got the European Union has stocks, bonds, money markets, and shit. That will be crypto securities. That will be released March 23rd of this year. Then you also in Europe have MiCA, which is called Markets in Crypto Assets. That will cover the cryptocurrencies and stable coins, okay? So what we're really waiting for, you and me, is when does MiCA launch? Now, they've postponed it already. We're waiting to hear the next date. I'm telling you what, listen close. If you're in Europe and you hear that MiCA just passed, you're fucking rich, okay? Just letting you know. That's all I'm going to get into in this article here. Oh, wait. There's one thing. Oh. Okay, here's some of the bad news. And if you're not like an accredited investor, you might not be able to get this shit. If you already have it, like me and everybody else, then you're fucking rich. If you don't, you're jacked up. Go down to the section that says direct access for retail investors. Go down there. It's a bold face. Says direct access for retail. So you and me are retail. We're retail. Go down to the second paragraph that starts, however, there are some limitations on these retail or non-regulated participants. Here's the bad news. For example, they are expected, you and me are expected to have a sufficient level of trading ability, competence, and experience, including knowledge of the functioning of distributed ledger technology. Okay? I got bad news. That means you're not gonna fucking get in. They're gonna they're gonna make it over there where you got to have a Series 6 license or something like in America, or if you make 200,000 bucks a year, I'm sure we all do that, right? Or if you're an accredited investor like that, then you'll be able to get these cryptos. My program is designed for poor people like us. I don't have these other channels where you can get into Link 2 and all that because I'm not making 200,000 a year. I don't have $1 million. So there's other channels that promote buying Ripple stock. Those channels are for rich people. And then just to buy Ripple, I think a minimum is like 10,000 bucks. You just can't go in with Ripple and buy, $500 of Ripple stock. No, you got to drop down 10,000 fucking dollars. I really don't have that kind of money. There might be a couple people on my show that do. That's why, but my channel is designed for poor people. How are we going to come up? I'm not going to try to promote some investment company that 99% of the people watch my show probably can't even come up with $9,000 in crypto or something, right? So, Tequila Fund 2. Thanks for that. And I got some Cazadores Reposado tequila yesterday. Pretty good price, like 24 bucks or something. Real trucking. Harley dance comps have US broke, but crypto will have us prosper like a mug. Bless the Hulk. Thanks for that. And you got Stephen Morris. Thanks for the little fox on there. Thanks for your donation. So let me get back to this article because we're going to go back to the original one. So what I just sidetracked on is showing you what's going to happen in March in Europe, and that stocks, bonds, and all that shit. It's going to have crypto. That's going to be cryptoed out. It's ready to go to buy, sell, but you're going to have to be rich. Now, if you have your stuff on an exchange and you're in Europe, you're destroyed because you bought those securities unregistered. So you're going to be shit out of luck and they're going to take your shit. You might get paid what you paid for them. I doubt it, but you might. So hardware wallets. Now let's get back to the original article. The original articulo. We're in paragraph 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're almost done. So I want you to look at these buzzwords in about 2 minutes from now or so. Standard Charter. That'll be a Ripple partner. I want you to look for like the fifth paragraph there, the word Singapore. The country of Singapore, Ripple partner. I'm going to start dropping bombs here in a minute. JP Morgan, Ripple partner or clear Ripple connections. DBS Bank is involved in this blockchain. What we're talking about here is this blockchain that's going to maybe take over Swift. DBS is involved in that. Ripple partner. Okay. We scroll down to the second to the last paragraph. You see the word settle, SETL, Ripple partner. Okay. These are all big banks and shit that are Ripple partners. Now is when I start dropping bombs. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them. First one. First one, Singapore to develop Ripple XRP powered invoice trading system. See how we're talking about trading? We just got done with 2 articles that pretty much are dealing with Europe, March 23, 2023. They're talking about securities trading. They're talking about crypto securities and what are they going to be? Stocks, bonds, money markets, and shit. All the securities. It's all cryptoed out, blockchain. But I thought crypto was for criminals. Oh God, those people are going to be so fucking destroyed. So Singapore joins up only like what, 5 years ago? 5 years ago. Singapore is going to develop a Ripple powered trading platform. 5 years ago, it's already done. Okay, already fucking done. The country of Singapore has already trusted and used Ripple for trade. So Europe's going to pop off at the same time. I think England and all through Singapore, Malaysia, all these countries that I'm showing you in Asia that are Ripple partners, Thailand, oh, it's all going at the same time. You'll see because they're already done. Next bomb. Standard Chartered plans on extending the use of Ripple XRP network. Well, ain't that something? They're partners. It says here in the article, this is almost 5 years ago, pretty much. Another 4 more months will be 5 years. But Standard Charters, the doubters, be like, oh, that's just coincidence. Standard Charter announced their plans to extend their use of Ripple XRP. Oh, they're using it. Oh, interesting. So they're already using XRP. How about imagine that? Their plan is to provide payments across the border for additional 5 pairs of countries by the year's end. Do you see what we're talking about here? That's what is that called? The SWIAT? The SWIAT blockchain, SWIAT. This is all fucking Ripple, man. I'm telling you, you can't see a connection, you're fucking lost. If you think I'm afraid of Ripple having a lawsuit, fucking loser. You're already broke. You have no fucking idea what you're talking. You're talking out your ass. I am so positive. Oh, well, looky here. Remember in the article, he talked about JP Morgan? Ex JP Morgan regulator executive joins the Ripple board. This is fucking massive. I remember when this happened. When Ripple got busted, remember Ripple got busted in December of 2020? When did the JP Morgan regulatory expert go there? The month Ripple was sued, JP Morgan sent one of his best. Her name is Sandy O'Connor. She is, for the past 2 years, she has since the month the Ripple lawsuit started, getting Ripple's regulations all lined up because Ripple is going to run the fucking world. Okay, what do you think about that article? How do you like me now? Don't hurt him, Hulk. Okay, won't hurt him that bad. Fucking love this show. You watch this show. That's why you don't watch the fucking. Don't rely. Don't rely on shorts or channels that just read you highlights, okay? Because you won't. You're gonna miss it all. Okay, this article. It is dated 2022, December. So about a year ago. Listen to this title. JP Morgan joins forces with Ripple partner in the United Arab Emirates. JP Morgan, a global leader in financial services, will work alongside Al Fardan Exchange, Ripple partner. Just saying. Okay. Oh, JP Morgan's not involved in Ripple. Oh, really? So they just are working with Ripple partners for no fucking reason then, right? Okay, makes no fucking sense, but if that's what you believe, go ahead and do it. You'll see in the end when you're destroyed financially. You'll be like those fucks that are like, must be nice having a Lambo. I'm like, yeah, it's better than your fucking Toyota Corolla, asshole. Look at this article here. It was mentioned in the SWIAT or the SWIAT, DBS, it was mentioned in there, DBS Bank. Well, what do we have here, Crypto Hulk? Well, almost 3 years ago, DBS Bank joins Ripple partner R3. Ain't that something? That same DBS Bank that was in this SWIAT article down near the bottom talks about DBS. Crypto Hulk, how are all these banks involved in Ripple and Ripple's being in a lawsuit? You know what? I'm going with the articles. Fuck the court hearing. I don't even report on that fake trial, the fake judges, and all these fake crypto people on YouTube and shit that don't show you all this proof. All they do is get the highlight. Here's what happened in the trial today. They're trying to get headlines, man. They're not trying to teach you a fucking thing. Okay. Check this out. This is the last one. Settle. SETL. So we look at Settle. Settle. What happens with Settle? Settle hires Ripple Global head of banking to lead payments business. So you got a Ripple head of banking. We go over to the Swiat page, and what we got is Ripple was coming in about a year to a year and a half before Swiat launches. Ripple was setting this up. If you don't see this, I'm sorry, but you've got some serious problems. Because all the banks that are involved in the Swiat, pretty much, they're all Ripple partners, dude. Like, in fact, the woman here came, what's her name? Marjan Delatine leaves Ripple and goes to work for Swiat. And about a year later, they launch a global blockchain to take on Swift. Oh, but that's all just coincidence, Crypto Hulk. Those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like maybe 7 drops you just did, that's all just coincidence. Okay, got it. You come from planet Uranus, don't you? Absolutely, I knew it. I think that'll do it. It's a pretty good little drop right there. You have all the articles. You can go through and read them to fully digest what just transpired. But I'm not tripping on a lawsuit. I don't even care. I don't care what the judge says. Tomorrow, if it comes out, Ripple deemed a security. Do we care? I don't fucking care. I'm gonna go live in some other country that doesn't. It's not following this bullshit trial. That's why I don't post this fake trial on my show every fucking day like these people on YouTube. I'm like, my God, you're like the horror for YouTube or something, man. Like, my God, ease up on the coverage. You just got to be talking about John Deaton, doing all this stuff. You're just trying to hype the fuck out of fake stuff. That's sad. I can't do that. I have a conscience. I have to show you the truth. We have no United States code. We have no definitions. We just got done talking about Europe. They have the definitions done. They're going to have laws. They have definitions done. March 23rd is when we will have the term crypto securities. Not in America. And all the Americans making YouTube videos are talking about this dumb fucking trial. It makes no fucking sense. Okay. Then they're reading off prices of crypto prices. That's so fucking stupid too. Chainalysis, a major watchdog, says 40% of the crypto prices are fake. NBC did a report. I did a show on this 2 weeks ago. Audits, when they have audits of crypto companies, they're so fake. So, you know, where you have to go to hear real news and stuff, okay? I think that's a wrap. I'll see y'all in my next program. I'm sure tomorrow, I don't know about tomorrow. I got some stuff going on, but I might make a PM show. I don't know. Hulk is out. Money safer at like Navy Federal, B of A. God. It's a little bit out of my area. I think a credit union is more people friendly for us. Oh, absolutely. Banks are out for themselves and their shareholders. Credit unions are generally very people friendly. They're looking out for us. The banks look out for the top shareholders. Like my channel, I look out for you. Okay. I don't have sponsors that pay me ungodly amounts of money to talk about platforms where you got to be an accredited investor to buy shit. I'm trying to show you where to get XRP for 35 cents. You don't have $1 million. You're not worth that much. I'm not in. So I don't make shows for those kinds of people. So credit unions are kind of like the same thing. The banks look out for the biggest whale, the biggest shareholders, and they have a board of directors, and they look at majority shareholders, and banks do it the majority shareholders do. People on that make crypto videos and stuff, they have sponsors, so they got to go where the big money is, and it's not you. Okay, so that's about my whole show is flipped differently. It's all about you. So I can tell you the truth about any single fucking company because I'm not getting paid by them. You know, my job is to make sure all of you make it. My job is not to make sure my sponsor makes it, and my sponsors are you guys. So with that, I got to go. I'll see you all in my next broadcast, whenever that might be.